And good afternoon, guys. Naim over here from Silent Investments, and welcome to all of my members, subscribers, followers. We are finally at a final stage of our website release. Our website is fully completed. We're just resolving a couple of small kinks, and then we're going to fully publish our brand new website. In this video, we're going to break it down in a couple of segments. One, we're going to show you how you can earn a $85,000 to $90,000 profit investing into Facebook over a course of 12 months. We're going to be making our own investment, so it'll be a lot of fun for you guys to watch how we're going to buy the stock, how we're going to execute it, and a lot of that is going to come in the later on video segments. Second, I'm going to introduce you a little bit to our service. How are we coming up with these plays? Why are we showing everybody these plays? It's very simple. We have developed a very unique method. There's no such thing as a secret software, a secret formula, nothing. It's a very straightforward pattern that we have developed that I cannot say it works 100% of the time, but it provides us with the most consistent profit. The winnings outweigh the losses. Let's put it that way. The program that we have, it's Silent Investment Engine, and it is very, very unique. I'm going to show you that, guys, right before the Facebook video. And second, if you guys have any sort of questions, always email me at ceo@silentinvestments.com. All right, so what is Silent Investment Engine? So let me show you over here. This is just a mock-up concept that we have right now. Our engine consists of 4 major parts. One, social media. Now, social media is the biggest thing that's happening on the internet right now, hands down. Now, our first question was, how can we use social media towards advantage and incorporate it by investing into stocks? Very easy. We have developed a program that gives us anywhere between 50 to 100 stocks that are hottest stocks that are trending all over the internet. Most communication is going right through it. Patterns are developing. So what we do, we take these 50 or 100 stocks and we basically sieve them out. And what I mean by sieve them out, we throw them into our pattern scheme. Now, out of 50 or 100 stocks, maybe 15 stocks are going to fall into our exact pattern. Next, we apply a special set of indicators. These are the indicators that you can use at your own exposed hands, and you can set them up and develop them as you wish. But we're going to show you our indicators that we use for free. And after all, last thing and the most important is patience. Never invest into stocks when you're not 100% sure why. When we invest into stocks, they have to fit our pattern, and they basically everything has to match perfectly. On top of that, we do far more research, but for our own investment sakes, this is the simplest engine that we use. And social media is number one. I'm glad to say that we're number one, and I'm pretty sure we're the only one for the trading advisory that uses social media. So why not start using? I'm pretty sure our competition is going to start using the same thing, but good luck discovering the coding. Okay, so as I said, that's our little secret. It's not really a secret, but that's our engine, and it works, and it's great. You can look at the videos in the past. What we do, we purchase a stock, let's say on May 1st, and we show you the real time, and then about a week, few hours, or a month later, we show you when we sell it for 200-300% profit. Everything is live, and the beauty about this program and Silent Investment is we're going to give you all this for free. I mean, we're making money, and we don't need to make money from you guys because our system works. However, we do have membership options where you can sign up and become a member and look at our portfolio, look at our exact plays that we're taking. But I'm telling you this, if you subscribe and we teach you everything we know, you can do everything on your own. Simple as that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Facebook. So what is up with Facebook? Why should anybody invest into Facebook? Well, overall, in the beginning, I was never a big fan of Facebook. I don't know, it was a little bit too complicated. I don't think they had their footing straightforward. They had great ideas, but nothing was in development yet. So when Facebook came out, true value was very uncertain. But right now, I'm pretty sure Facebook is starting to establish a little bit of a true value. So what I'm looking at over here is 2.5 years worth of data. So pretty much when they released their IPO, and it's in the weekly segments. So by looking at this, and I can fully understand that to most of the members, this is going to be like a complete new language. But please not be overwhelmed. This is quite very, very simple. I'm actually jumping a few steps ahead, but when you go through our tutorial service and then you watch this video, it's going to make a lot more sense. So let's get right down to it. Let me just get a couple of lines over here so it's going to make a lot more sense what I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so let's look at the weakest. So we're going to look at RSI first. I'm going to show you what RSI is in the other videos, but just follow me like you pretend like you know what I'm doing. So basically, we're going to draw a straight line. So this is the lowest point. And then we're going to draw a straight line, and we can see a little bit of pattern development. So we can see when we draw a straight line, every time we reach the low peak of this line, the stock bounced back. Again, low peak of the stock, and then it bounced back up. So it gives me a good representation, but not quite well. So I'm not going to use this low point. I'm going to use this point over here because something major happened here. The stock exploded. So if we were to draw a line exactly where the stock started exploding, and then where we are right now, there we are. Now this is making a lot more sense. This is what we call a support line. So basically, when RSI line reaches the point of the support line, it bounces back up. If it was to reach below, then we're going to have a major pullback. So that's exactly what is happening right now with Facebook at this point right here. We are not certain. We don't know yet whether this stock is going to keep skyrocketing or it's going to keep crashing. But what we do know is if it does fall below the support line, we're going to have a major pullback, which means we can obtain this position at a much more attractive price and then proceed to go further. Now that's one tip. Second tip, a lot of people ask me, how do you predict when can you enter? When can you what happened here? Why did it skyrocket like crazy? Well, everything is pattern. I'm going to show you a different chart, and this chart basically it's a 2.5 year worth of data, but now we're looking at daily data. There is a difference. The graph is going to look the same, but our MACDs are going to change. Also, I'm going to teach you what MACDs are. You guys are going to love it. So let's look at MACDs. What happened here? Why such like this is kind of fine, right? There's a gradual, but what happened with this explosive movement? Very, very simple, guys. We're going to draw another line. Look at the MACD. Okay, we're going to draw a support line right about here. Every time MACD would approach this resistance line, it would bounce back down, bounce back down. What happens when the MACD line crosses over the resistance? Then it's going to shoot upwards. That's exactly what happened here, guys. Very, very easy and fundamentals. All the answers are there. You just have to learn what MACD, RSI, and many other indicators that we use. Learn them. Very, very easy concept. And then you can look and research your own stocks and make sure they fit in those patterns. And what I love to do is I tell all the members, open up a mock trading account, like a Monopoly account, where you don't have to spend your money. So we can give you a couple of alerts, you put them into these graphs, and you just watch, and you can see your $1,000 play money go towards 4, 5, 7,000 within a month. It's very, very simple, and we're not trying to scam anybody. We want everybody to test our program because it really does work. And what we do, we post all those videos for free online. Now, how do you know when a stock is going to be crashing? Like how can you predict that? Well, it's very simple. Same way. Now let's look at Amazon.com. Amazon has just been going excellent. Like I'm looking at the 1 year worth of data. It went from 250 to a little over 400, right? But then I noticed this MACD development. Now we're going to draw another line over here, and I'm going to show you exactly how this line, if it's going the other way, can hurt the stock. So let's take a look at this highest peak. Let's draw a trend line. Now look at that. Doesn't that look familiar? Yes, it does. Now this is the resistance line. So every time MACD would come up, it would crash down. So let's make some reference points right here. So I'm just going to try to draw a straight line. Okay. And one more. Alright. So as you can see, when the stock reaches resistance line, if it's not able to go through it, there's a pullback, as you can see it in the stock over here. Another time it reaches resistance, another pullback. Now these are not major pullbacks. These are fundamental pullbacks, which are completely acceptable. Now, but what's actually happening, there's a pattern development, right? So how do we know that the stock was going to reach a critical point where it's either going to break or make? It's right here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 tests. This area right here was not able to pass the support line. Sorry guys, the resistance line. So what happened is, as soon as it touched it, it pulled back down, major crash. And that's what happened over here. Amazon went from 405 to low 340s. So that's a quite major pullback. Now, when you trade options, we recognized this play, we invested into put options, and we made 100% profit. Beautiful. And this is just over a 4-week span. A 4-week span. We monitored this whole movement. If this line right here passed the resistance, then Amazon would have shot up towards $500. Then we would have invested into call options and made easy 400% profit. So the key thing is, it has to fit the pattern. Now, what I mean, what has to fit the pattern, just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try to, let's do a frame. So basically none of this fits the pattern, none of it. But this is starting to make more sense. So if we have 50 stocks, we know the pattern, we put it into our indicators, and we use patience, we can come up with plays like this. Very fundamental plays. Now this is a negative play, and we can profit off it. So that's exactly what is happening with Facebook right now over here with the RSI. Where was that page? Right here. This is exactly what is happening right about here. So with Facebook, even though it's an RSI, before we looked at MACD, every time it reaches the line, it's in a development. Now, this is the critical point, as we mentioned. If it was able to bounce back, Facebook is going to skyrocket. If it dips down, Facebook will have a major pullback. Now, question, how can you make $85,000 off of the Facebook? Very, very easy, guys. I like Facebook. I like what they're doing. Their structural plan is very solid right now. They were able to acquire WhatsApp. They're going to have major development within advertising market. Facebook is going to explode. It's going to be a major market. It's going to be a major player in the market in about a year from now. I can see this stock about probably valued around $140 within 12 months. Now, how can you basically invest into options? They're very, very simple. So we're just going to go to the Google. We're going to type in Facebook. I'm going to show you which option we're going to be purchasing, because we legally are not allowed to tell you what to buy and sell, but we can easily tell you what we're buying and selling, and we're going to record a live video showing you the same thing. So if we were to look at the Facebook, okay, so today is March 21st, 4 p.m. right now. It's actually 5, but it's 4 there apparently. We're going to go to the options, and we're going to go to the January 2016, and we're going to go under call options, and right now we can see that the $140 Facebook option is going for the price between $2.90, 68 cents, and 24 cents. So depending which month you want, but we definitely want to go with 2016 for $2.90. Now, right now it's $2.90. If it reaches $140, this is going to be an $80 value stock. That's 40 times the value. So if you were to invest $1,000, you would have made $40,000. We're going to invest about $3,000, and we're going to let this sit. And we're going to let it sit for a year, and we're assuming that everything is going to be working, because guys, we've been doing this for a living. We got a lot of videos that you can research, and it's going to work. But don't take our word for it. You watch this video, you saw the date, and then we're going to have, I'm going to try to do monthly updates, and we can go from there. So that's it now for guys. I'm going to have a lot of tutorial free stuff that you guys can use, learn, play. It's going to be an excellent learning environment. I'm always open for all of your questions. Do email me at ceosilentinvestments.com. Our current website is functional. You can obtain the membership. You will receive all of our alerts, updates, daily market trends, everything. But if you do want to wait for a new website, you may do so. The fees will be a little bit higher, just to give you a heads up. So that's it for now, guys. Make sure subscribe, like the page. Let's get some free stuff on the table. Cheers.